Aquarius, what is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, grounded down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and I close it out with spirit guide messages. Instantly, while getting into your reading, Aquarius, I started like chugging water. I feel like I can't quench my thirst right now. Please make sure you're staying hydrated, okay? You need to stay hydrated. You need to drink more water. Aquarius, you guys got loosen your grip as your overall energy. Okay, there you also have suppressed emotions, need a healthy outlet. It's kind of showing up here. Some of you guys are going through a really bad breakup. Okay, you have divorce showing up here, so it's just experiencing a breakup, whether you were married or not. This is somebody that you felt like there's a soul connection. There is going to be karmic justice in this situation, all right? Somebody is starting drama in this situation because they want the other person back. Whoever is being the drama starter. It's honestly somebody's having a hard time loosening their grip, letting things go, essentially, okay? So this doesn't even have to be you. It could be the other person. Like, take it as it resonates. This could be a cross-watcher watching, whatever it may be. But, somebody is having a hard time with like accountability in a situation, and they're trying to find like these creative ways to take accountability without actually taking accountability. So that looks like excuses, like, well, my childhood trauma. And it's like, well, you're also in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and you're not a child anymore, so it's your responsibilities. Okay, it's that type of energy. There's a lot of density. Someone here could be struggling with addiction, whether it's drugs or alcohol, or addicted to chaos, addicted to people, addicted to situations. I do see you letting go of that though. Okay. I do feel like somebody here is coming off of like a bender. Maybe you went drinking for a couple days in a row or something like that. You need to drink some water. Please drink some water, take your vitamins, eat a vegetable. Okay? No judgment. We've all been there, done that. Your girl has too, especially when I was like 18 years old. I was wild in and out. Okay, I had nothing to live for. You do have things to live for though. All right, and I just want to remind you of that. So you are important, and you are allowed to handle things as you feel necessary, but make sure that you're not sabotaging yourself, your liver, your kidneys in the process of that, because you only got one of those. Okay, all right. But this could be a cross watcher. Maybe you're doing that. Same thing goes for you. Stop it. Don't do that stuff, okay? Some of you guys are artists, or you're manifesting something. You can be also like inventing something or creating something. Maybe you're like, I'm getting like an app, or it's like you created a new way of thinking, or reading something as well, okay? But you're an artist of some sort, you're a creative of some sort, all right? So again, thing is there with that is like loosening your grip, like creation gets stifled when we're trying to like really control specific outcomes to a situation. Like, yes, I get it, you want it to like work, and you want it in pristine condition and everything, especially as an inventor, but sometimes the best inventions kind of come through the errors that we make, right? It's like, oh damn, I would have never even thought about that. I'm so glad that this came up now, so it's not coming up while I'm like presenting whatever I've been creating, right? So if you're writing a book, and let's say you sent your book out to a focus group, right? That's one thing that we do as authors, is we send our stuff to focus groups, essentially. And in that, people get to mark it up, they get to add suggestions, or say if things are like repetitive, and that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like, maybe you're sending something that you created out to a focus group, okay? Or you're asking opinions on something like that. Be prepared to receive all of that back, and don't go spiraling when you're like, holy shit, this is so much more than I would have thought of, because that's the point of having a focus group, is they're able to see things that maybe you overlooked by being too hyper focused on what you were meant to create. And that's a good thing, okay? It's collaboration here. But your life is a canvas right now, okay? And I definitely see you guys creating here. I do see some sort of transformation happening. This is going to be opening up your heart chakra. Some of you guys could be experiencing a lot of anxiety right now. Like, I'm feeling anxiety like in my chest. My chest is tightening. You need to breathe. Like, somebody here needs to breathe here. You're going through like a heart opening. Obviously, I am not a medical professional. Please go see a medical professional if this is consistent. Don't ignore it, the signs or the symptoms, okay? However, I am saying for a lot of you guys, it is just like a heart opening. And so you're experiencing anxiety and you're like, where is this even fucking coming from? I don't even know. Like, why do I have this much anxiety? It's that. It's like this heart opening that you're going through. Somebody's experiencing, starting drama. They want you back, okay? Friend, lover, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and clarify that. I want to get into that. I'm nosy. Whatever your suppressed emotions are, though, they need a healthy outlet. Journal, okay? The gym, whatever it may be here for you. Show me this person's energy. Who's starting drama? We have the Seven of Pentacles. This person always does this. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're stuck in a rut. Okay, and the Five of Cups. They're starting drama because they feel lonely. They're starting drama because they feel isolated. They feel down and out. They feel like they want to be seen as a victim in some sort of situation. The Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You got a fire in your chart. Take it as it resonates for you. But this is like a creation of their own making is what I'm getting here. Yeah, the Justice card. Somebody wants justice in a situation. For what? It's still not, like, showing me what. It's just showing me how this person feels. Because they can't get over something from the past. So, it's suppressed emotions that are needing a healthy outlet. And they're, like, sabotaging themselves with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like they're taking their energy out in the wrong direction when all they really need to do is, like, communicate in a more healthy way. Instead of like always actively trying to go for like revenge or rebelling for, you know, the sake of rebelling. Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Wands in the upright. This person is very defensive. Okay, so again, they're starting drama here. They do want you back. Tell me how they... The Six of Cups in the reverse. This always happens to them, I'm hearing. The Hermit card in reverse could be dealing with a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart. This person really needs to go within, though, whoever this is starting the drama, okay? They really need to go within and look at themselves. Like, they have struggle being alone. They idealize and romanticize basically everyone that they kind of come in contact with is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles here. This person needs to ground their energy because they're, again, creating a lot of the problems that they have in their life. And they don't want to take accountability for that. They just want to become a victim. This is a professional fucking victim, Aquarius. Jesus. This person's a professional victim. Okay, so they're starting drama because you're moving on from them. They want you back, or they want to control the narrative in some sort of way. Five of Wands. Here's the drama. Here's the fights. Here's the arguments. All right, let's go and see what comes out here. That person's energy is immediately annoying. Show me what we got. Aquarius's energy, please. Aquarius's energy, please. What do they need to know this week? Deep cellular healing. Yeah, Arcturus energy for those of you guys that resonate with starseeds. Physical and emotional healing that is happening for you at this point in time right now. We also have perspective right behind this, and it says zoom out. None of this matters. Common ground. Okay. I actually shared something on my stories today. It was like a meme or whatever, where it's like, you're wondering why you acted so weird, but this is really where you are. And it was just like pointing to this little speck in the entire galaxy. And I loved it. So same thing applies right here, right now for you. Like, stop wondering about these things. Stop like overthinking. Just zoom out and realize like none of this even really fucking matters. Take what you can from an experience and just let it go. It's not a big deal. All right. Messages, please. Some of you guys could be moving or looking for a new home. Some of you guys are looking for a new job. There's new job opportunities coming in as well. Messages for Aquarius, general messages. Okay, we have bad habits in the reverse. We have a male is spying on you in the upright. And we have spiritual protection. Yes, and we also have a female spying on you. I don't care if you're male or female. You might both be wrong, okay? Let's go and see what's going on. Bad habits in the reverse. Clarify that is clarified by the Seven of Cups. Somebody's bad habits thinking that they're always right and being unteachable. The Star card here. Aquarius. Aquarius, it might be you. It might be you, the moon card, okay? It could be Cancer here that you're dealing with. But there's illusions, right? The moon card represents illusions and not seeing something as clearly as we should. It's all good, babies. We're not always right. No big deal. There's no fucking shame in it. Just own what you did, what you said, you know, or if this is you, cross watcher, own what you did, what you said. Not a big deal. There's no fucking shame. We're human. We're going to make mistakes. Stop trying to be perfect and flawless. Like, that's gross energy. Society has really, like, depicted the standard of, like, how we're meant to be. And it's just, no, like, who made up these rules? Can I fight them physically, please? Like, I would just a one-on-one session, okay? If we could. 2 of Wands. Yeah, it's creating a split personality in someone, all right? Or like you kind of are going back and forth of not knowing really who you are because, you know, you're being told to be one way in one situation. And I keep saying you, but I don't know who this is. It could be the person that you're dealing with. And then another way in a different situation, it's like split is what I'm getting here. 7 of Swords in reverse, forms of escapism. So somebody tries to evade and escape accountability, which creates a lot of conflict in their life, okay? Or being too right, too prideful all the time, too prideful all the time. 3 of Pentacles here. This could be coworkers or situations, people in your community. It does not have to be romantic as well, okay? Tell me about a male is spying on you. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Oh, they're not. 10 of Wands. No, somebody's too overwhelmed to spy on you. King of Swords. That's you, Aquarius. You might be spying on a male. Tell me about a female spying on you. We have the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ladies, I am a woman's woman, okay? But if you are, okay, this could be like also your best friend doing this or something like that, right? If you argued with a friend or something like that, and this was like a woman against woman crime. Now, if it wasn't, and I'm talking to a woman here, and you're spying on a guy, wondering if he's spying on, he's not watching you. He's so consumed with his own shit right now. I'm sorry to say it, okay? He is. He's consumed with his own shit. He has a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities right now. He's not focused on you. You probably want to hear that he is because you're spying on him. So, you know, at least it'd be justification of like, oh, he's pulling on my energy, but he's not. And I'm sorry to say it. He's not. You're spying on him. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. You might go back and forth here with it too. Like, oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to look anymore. And then you look. All right. Late night comes around. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hangman. You're kind of stuck on a situation here. All right. You're trying to exactly like gain some sort of information, see where they're at, see if they're like hurting in a situation. Not a big deal, but I see you doing that. Now, if this is a friend doing this to you, Aquarius, same shit, right? Like if you've got a girlfriend here, they could be spying on you. Show me the sign. 6 of Pentacles. This is somebody that you're still in contact with. Okay, you could have been friends with this person for like 6+ years. Taurus energy is coming up here, or Aries energy is coming up here. So Aries or Taurus energy, okay? This could be like I don't know. But there's somebody who's very like ungrounded, not practical. The full card again is Aries and Aquarius as well. So could be, the Tower card, Scorpio or Aries again. Aries keeps coming up. Could be an Aries female that's doing the spying, okay? So be mindful of that. Tell me about spiritual protection. Anyways, Aquarius, you guys are protected. No, baby. My kid just walked by and he pooted. So, yeah, excuse him. Messages, please. Anybody want a 9-year-old boy? Anyone want a 9-year-old boy? They're gross.
No.
Yes, you are, bro. Okay. Yeah, you're protected from any, like, magic here. Okay? Somebody could have paid to have magic done against you. You're being protected from that. Tell me about this. Oh, it's... Yeah, we have the 3 of Cups here and the 5 of Cups. So this is like a friend, okay? Justice card, who felt like they needed justice in a situation. Could have been a Libra. The Hermit could have been a Virgo, but it's somebody who's trying to keep their identity hidden. Tell me about this, because because I'm nosy. Could have been a Leo, okay? Somebody with a lot of pride in a situation. It's backfiring, Spirit just said. Yep. 5 of Pentacles here. It's bouncing back on the person, 6 of Cups in the reverse, and the 9 of Wands, because somebody's trying to claim victim in a situation that they weren't a victim in, okay? So whoever was paying for spell work or whatever the fuck is bouncing back here, all right? Whatever the heck. You are being spiritually protected from somebody that does not have good intentions towards you, long story short, okay? Ladies, stop spying. Friends, stop spying on old friends. I don't understand that energy. Listen, I'm the type of person where even if I'm not friends with the person, I'm not going to go off telling all their fucking secrets after I'm done being friends with them. I love you too, baby. The universe keeps all the original receipts. That's why there's a backfire here. Okay? Huge manifestations coming. Focus on your manifestations. Focus on that good energy that's coming in for you, Aquarius. What else do we have here? Bonus check, new home, new car, big toy. Congratulations. Some of you guys are going to be moving. Some of you guys got some extra money coming in. That could be like your tax return. I know it's tax season over here. So, yeah, fruits of labor. All right, so somebody might be waiting on like their taxes to move or do something. Messages, please, for Aquarius. You have manipulative agenda. That's not the route I saw it taking, so hold up. Investing reckless. Good Lord. Please make this easier on me, Spirit. I don't want to read this. Okay. Work drama. All right. Spirit really wants you to sit down and get right with Spirit, okay? If you're experiencing drama at work, you could be investing recklessly. There could have been manipulation, trying to get something. You know, let's just see. Let's see what's going on. This shit. Something about manipulative agenda. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody planned something. 5 of Swords. Okay. 9 of Swords. And now they're stressing on it. They didn't do something. I don't know why I keep hearing legally. So maybe somebody did something here that wasn't super like legal. They did something to win at all costs. Okay. To like get something to go in their favor. Long story short, whatever this is. Investing recklessly. You have the Fool card and the 2 of Wands. Somebody went forward on a plan and they made the wrong decision. They tried to force something. Yep, and now it's backfiring here. 10 of Wands. Oof, this is what I always say. Keep your side of the street clean, baby. Direction here. Don't deviate. Yep, 7 of Swords. Oh boy. Fucking A. 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords here. Love, baby, thank you for being here. I don't think this is a great reading. Honestly, so if it doesn't resonate, please just let it go. Please, like, good freaking gosh, I don't like reading this. Okay. Here's the deal. You guys saw the cards. All right. So somebody here didn't account for the direction that things could fucking turn against them. They tried to do something to win at all cost. All right. The Empress card here. Somebody did something out of greed. Knight of Swords. They had no foresight, no fucking discernment. And now it's bouncing back on them. Tell me about work drama. This could be somebody that you've got drama with at work, of course. Obviously, the World card. You could be dealing with a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius like yourself, right? Maybe, okay, so like for some of you guys, there, you know, this could all show up in like different ways. It's like maybe you and another person were going for a promotion, right? They threw you under the fucking bus, right? They tried to win at all costs to get what they wanted in a situation, and now it's backfiring on them, okay? Then they might end up losing their job or something. 6 of Swords here and the Queen of Pentacles. You could have been dealing with a Taurus. You also have the Hierophant. So Taurus energy. You could have that in your chart. But somebody did not do things the right way, the traditional way. Page of Cups. They were very insincere and they're not innocent. Okay. They did this to be like very toxic. 9 of Cups to be very selfish, and they're going to be forced to walk away. I do see this person being very sad and very stuck because of the decisions that they made. So they're stuck with the decision that they made. Long story short, I don't know. It's not giving me any like details here. Normally Spirit is very detailed, but they're keeping it like vague. Maybe let me try this other deck. Hold up. Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's not going to be happy with the results here. The shadow card, but they were acting out of ego. They were acting out of their shadow of trying to force things or make things happen. Tell me about this drama here. What is this? We have the King of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. Aquarius, this is either you or a co-worker. King of Swords is you, though. Literally what this is like somebody was not as intelligent. They didn't outsmart the system, okay? I wouldn't suggest lying on certain things. I wouldn't lie on your taxes. I wouldn't lie to law enforcement. I wouldn't try to throw another person under the bus to get to where you want to be. You know, starting rumors about other people. You guys, Saturn's moving into Aries very quickly here. And that's just going to shift up the energy. Eight of Cups. Like, whoever did this is not going to be able to run from this. That's what this is coming up with. Like, Two of Cups. They're going to have to meet their maker. The Five of Wands and the Tower card. Fuck. Yeah, we're just going to force them into healing. So there is like a positive here about this, the Lovers card, and then they're going to be forced to make positive decisions and choices going forward. Why does Aquarius need to know this, though? The Magician in the reverse. Damn, Aquarius. For some of you guys, it's you. I don't know. Yeah, Justice in the reverse and the Five of Swords. Some of you guys are going through like an ego death, an ego check. Like, come on, you know better, but you're not doing better here, okay? Or again, you could be watching somebody else. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You built on a solid or a non-solid foundation. You know, it's like trying to make a tower or building on sinking sand. Like, this was inevitable. It's always gonna fucking come down because you didn't do it the right way. Like, you didn't build the structure the right way, okay, for whoever this is. So I don't know, I wish I could say something more positive and different. For the rest of you guys, again, you guys could be moving, getting a new car, new home, etc. Don't lie on that. I remember seeing this video of like, I guess people lie or like make fake bank statements and stuff like that. If this is that and you're like, I need a new car, I need a new home, and you're like trying to force bank statements or something, just be careful. I saw something like that on TikTok. I don't know anything about it. I didn't follow along. I didn't really care. I just saw it and I was like, damn, that was dumb. But she was dealing with the cops. Like, the cops were trying to get her to like meet her at the management office or something like that because she got approved for the apartment. And then like a month in or something like that, they realized there was incongruencies in her paperwork and stuff. So just be careful. I guess she like used somebody else's social security number or something like that. I don't know. Don't do that stuff. Yeah, Wisdom is in the reverse. Like, be wise here. All right, duality. Don't forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. Like, yeah, I wouldn't give it. I don't know. Anyways, the rest of you guys, though, again, the message still stands for you. This week was just not for you. This week was to let somebody know that they can't get out of the hole they dug for themselves. Love reading, please. Matters of the heart. Matters of the heart. Sorry, guys. I wish the reading could go differently. Pulling the cards right in front of you, though. I mean, unfortunately, I don't feel like this is my normal Aquarius collective. Messages, please. And it doesn't match with any Aquarius I know either. All right? Yeah. The Aquariuses I know are doing really well in life, so. Okay. Babies, if you guys are watching, those that I know, I love you guys. This is clearly not your reading, obviously. Challenges here. Fucking A, man. All right, patience, narcissist, and intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come to bite you in the ass later. We have communicate in the reverse as well. Let's go ahead and clarify this. Karma, right away, breaking the deck in half. Messages, please. Challenges, clarifying challenges, thank you. You've got wish fulfillment in the reverse. Clarifying narcissist and patience. Here's eyes only for you and abstract reality lies. Intuition is clarified by the cheater story. Fuck. And then we have missed opportunity. This could be the person that's like starting drama because you left them. Okay. You could have had this like feeling that you were being cheated on this entire time, okay? Like that you got cheated on in the past. I don't know. There's just something here where it's like you can't shake the feeling. I am here to confirm that they absolutely did cheat. I don't know if they're lying to you about it or what, but they definitely did. Clarify the cheater story, please. Yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse. They were not loyal, and they will take this shit to the grave. They will not admit it to you. You can come up with their fucking, not OnlyFans. Goddamn. What are the dating things? Tinder. Do people use that anymore? I don't know. The cheating profile. Okay, they come up with that here, and they're like, I swear I was loyal to you, but they weren't. Okay, they weren't, and you know that. This person tends to like lie to themselves. So let's go back to the beginning here. Recent past, you have challenges, which says make a decision to work on inner healing, with wish fulfillment clarified in the reverse, and you have the 5 of Wands in the upright. So there was a lot of arguments, a lot of fights, a lot of conflict. 2 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. 2s could be significant. 2, 2, 2. Okay, choices, decisions, pathways. I feel like you were kind of like back and forth in this relationship. Like, do I stay? Do I go? Like, this person's in 1 minute, they're out the next minute with the 8 of Cups here. 9 of Cups in the reverse, and overall, you just weren't happy. Like, the relationship felt very toxic in itself. And it is. It was. It is, if it's still going. Your current energy is patience with eyes only for you, and then narcissist with abstract reality and lies. Okay, so the narcissist card says somebody's too full of themselves. Tell me about this. You have the Empress card in the reverse. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Somebody could have a child. They could be a mother or father, right? The Hangman, which is things being like at a standstill, being very stuck. This is also Piscean energy. You could be dealing with the Pisces. And then you have the Star card, Aquarius. This is you, okay? So it's like, I feel like you had some sort of distorted perception, or this individual did, a distorted perception of like how they are in the relationship, how they show up. You know, they overpromise and underdeliver. You know, the Star is very like magnetizing, very charming, but then at the end of the day, it's like they claim victims of things that they created here with the Justice card in the reverse. It could be dealing with the Libra, okay? Or again, it's like there wasn't any balance in this connection and in this relationship, and somebody felt very exhausted by this. Like, somebody here got very exhausted and feels like somebody's just so full of themselves, like always, you know, it was never about like me and you against a problem. It's me versus you, you know, and then us, and then that versus a problem, me versus a problem. It's like me against the world type of energy here that somebody had, because they're constantly in their head, constantly like overthinking here, or that's how they made you feel, like constantly in your head, constantly overthinking. Somebody was also really worried about like finances. Somebody had a lack of mastery within themselves, or they don't feel secure with themselves, and so when people are not secure with themselves, that's typically when they cheat. Like, I can promise you, confident people don't cheat. It's the insecure ones that cheat. That's why they need validation from multiple people. They want to flirt with multiple people, etc. Okay. We have the Page of Wands, yeah, which caused this person's reckless behavior. 6 of Pentacles, they liked attention. This person liked attention. They would give you just enough to keep you in the relationship, but not enough to actually put in the effort or what you were asking for, okay? Tell me about the cheater story and intuition with the Hierophant reverse. You have the 5 of Swords. Nice. So this person lies to themselves too. They lie to you, they lie to everybody, they lie to themselves. Okay, they try to win at all costs. Again, the 5 of Swords is a win at all cost energy of like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking lie about this forever. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Why don't you just move on from it? You know, that's something that they might tell you here. Why don't you just move on? Like, stop bringing that up. And they're full of it. Okay, the Chariot card. You could have been dealing with the Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart. Your chart. Sorry. I do feel like this is something that somebody here tried to like move on from or ignore for a long time, especially with like, don't ignore your intuition. The red flags will come back to bite you in the ass, right? It's like somebody did try to ignore this for the longest time. They ignored all the fucking red flags. That's what the Chariot card is. It's like just pushing forward regardless of what's being shown to them, because they don't want to believe that, okay? But now it's so obvious, like you can't ignore it. With the Judgment card, it's like everywhere that she turns is that reflection, is that red flag. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody's very aware of a third party situation. I feel like you're not talking to this person right now, okay? Because you have communicate as your overall energy, but it's in the reverse. Hi, Star. This is Star. She's an Aquarius too. No, she's not. She's actually a Taurus. Just a Taurus, my little Taurus dingo. Okay, and we have missed opportunity and trust issues. So whoever you were dealing with is in a situation that you're no longer talking to, right? Somebody that you already broke up with or you're separated from at this point in time right now. You could be in the midst of like separating from them right now. They're going to regret it. They are. If you're wondering that, they're going to regret it. That's also the person starting drama because they want you back, right? Yeah, the moon card. You have Cancer here and the Tower card. Like somebody's crashing the fuck out. Somebody's crashing out. Cancer, Aries, Scorpio. The Lovers card, Gemini. They want communication. Two of Swords, but they might be blocked right now, or again, there's no communication. Things like are at a standstill. Ten of Wands. Person's like really overburdened here. Give me a little more on this situation, please. Scarcity tactics. This person could have tried to like control money, okay? Bad reputation, control their reputation or the way that they're seen, okay? And Forcer also came out. Forces think on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. Crying over you is on the bottom of the deck. All right, sad, hurt, upset, etc. And then wolf in sheep's clothing. This person wasn't who they claim that they are. And I feel like they, again, yes, thank you. Love triangle here. Third party, multiple lovers, choices. So there was some sort of love triangle in this situation. You're not wrong about this. Even if you don't even have the facts and your intuition just told you, like, don't ignore that, okay? Yeah. I don't know, Aquarius, this person here, this is the one that's trying to start the drama with you, though, for some of you guys, and I said that from the beginning of your reading, all right? They're trying to start drama because you moved on from them. They're trying to paint a picture of you or act like, oh, I did so much for Aquarius. I did X, Y, and Z. I paid off Aquarius's student loans. I bought Aquarius a new airplane. I did this for Aquarius. And it's just like they're trying to point out like all the things that they did so that it doesn't shine a light on what they did to lose your trust and actually like lose the connection in the relationship with you guys. And so it's like this person, they don't want to admit this to themselves. They have a hard time like admitting to themselves the role that they played in this situation. They have a hard or challenging time like admitting that, you know, there's things that they need to work on as well. Yeah, they have a hard time with the truth here. Okay, be careful. Somebody's sneaky, they're lying here. They have a hard time with that. Some of you guys might be getting a new pet, a new animal. Yeah, we have later, dude. I do see you walking away. Okay, later, dude is showing up here. And family issues. You could have children with this person. Talks of children, marriage, things like that. It could be a blended family situation. And we have red light, denial, karmic relationship. Okay, so listen. Karma is not innately good or bad. People like to throw it around like it's a fucking weapon, and it's not. That's some weird, like, religious bullshit that's spewed into spirituality. Okay, karma is not a weapon, it's neutral. So a lot of times that karmic energy does not get activated until somebody does something to activate that energy, and at that point in time it becomes karmic. I've literally had, you know, multiple instances where I see people try to like weaponize and be like, they were so karmic, or this was so karmic, and it's like, yeah, but what activated that? Okay, because things aren't just like innately karmic, right? So be mindful of that and just know that things are activated in that way. I don't feel like it started off as a karmic relationship and it was just like activated from the fucking start. That's just not intuitively what I feel. I do feel like it was activated though, and somebody stopped being honest in the relationship and stopped being honest with themselves and started doing things to cover their own tracks. Like I'm seeing like when you walk in the snow and somebody like wiping down their footprints in the snow, but it's still coming out. Again, you do have karmic justice here. Okay, so interesting that the karmic card came out, right? You are going to get justice in this situation. Balance and restoration is coming in. Let's go ahead and close out this reading, Aquarius. Messages, please. Important downloads are coming. Okay. We also have new love is coming. Singles. I know this reading really wasn't for you, but Spirit's like throwing you a little something, something. All right. Stay out of judgment. Ego check is also here. We also have psychic attack. Protect yourself. Please be careful. Take your spiritual hygiene seriously. Feathers and coins. We are with you. Spirit's trying to show that they are with you. You also have you give so selflessly. It's your turn to receive. Bottom of the deck is you are not seeing clearly. Top of the deck is work in silence. A thief is watching. Be mindful of that. And center of the deck here is silent your mind. Connect with your soul. Ground your energy. Aquarius, that is the reading that I've got for you guys. Please flip it and reverse it as necessary. This is general. If you're a cross-watcher, same thing goes for you. Yeah, this is just honestly all over the place. Not what I was expecting at all. So I love you guys. Sit with spirit, be with spirit, allow yourself to heal, and may you prosper and find peace in whatever you're looking for.